Hey everyone, I am here with a little Aldi and Home Goods haul. I don't think I've ever done a Home Goods haul on my channel before, so I just thought I'd share both with you. I needed a little shopping pick-me-up, and I know I try to avoid that, but since I've been behaving on this pantry challenge all through January and now, let's call it 2/3 of February, I feel like I needed a little, let myself go, buy just a little something decor-wise, because I think we all need a little of that now and then when we've really been behaving. So I'm heading into Home Goods to take a look at their spring decor. First thing, before I made it in the door, I saw this gorgeous little bike, which is meant for a garden. Of course, this is pretty pricey, so definitely not something I'd put in my yard, but it's beautiful for the right setting. Now, in here to see what treasures I can find, and first thing I see right by the front door are all of these shelves of clearance items. So, of course, you know me, I had to have a good look over, and I ended up with quite a few things in my cart. We'll see what I make it out the door with, but I figure stick it in your cart and make up your mind before you hit the checkout, right? Well, most of this is kind of junky, nothing I'd be interested in, but there are a few things that I had to have a look at. I was thinking about this soap for my kitchen counter for spring, but I didn't like the scent. If you're in a cold weather state and desperate for spring, head to Home Goods because, man, if they got it going on. I fell in love with this orchid arrangement and the beautiful wooden bowl or vase they have it in. But my goodness, the price. I just couldn't even consider it. But wow, I love that wooden bowl. That is gorgeous. And the spring/Easter items are in full bloom here at Home Goods, so I'm just going to give you all a general look along the aisles with me. I love all of the colors, and of course I'm a real fiend for Easter bunnies, so I'll be checking those out along the way. And this year they have more foliage or florals than I think I've ever seen my Home Goods carry before. And some of these are just stunning. Now, I love this bunch. I was very tempted to snag these, but again, the price. I know if I go to Hobby Lobby, I can find something fairly similar for probably half that price if you go in on the days they have florals on sale. So I passed, but I love those. And now for the bunnies. Boy, they really have a selection of bunnies this year, and really large bunnies that would look fantastic next to the front door, some of these. And I am just loving all of the variety here. Home Goods has stocked up more than I've seen them stock in general lately. I really like this little squirrel. He didn't have a price on him, so I passed. Not in the mood to have a price check. Maybe I could turn some of these vases into the wood look. But this one, I am here specifically with something like this in mind, and I think this is going in my cart even though it's not on sale. Now, I live in Florida, so I'm not suffering from the lack of sunshine or warm weather, but this rolling around these aisles and seeing all this colorful, beautiful, Eastery, springy items is doing a lot for my mood. And I have just got to check prices, you know me, and I am loving most of what I'm seeing here, and it is hard to resist, but resist I will. They have so many unusual things this year. I am just enjoying seeing everything. They have all of their Valentine's stuff on clearance, of course. So if you're in the market for stocking up for next year, head to Home Goods. Now, I probably won't buy a single Easter specific item, but I just love to look. So we're going to have a real good close look at all of these beautiful things just because I'm enjoying myself so much. Funny how these look like chocolate bunnies, but I'm sure they're ceramic. I kind of like that rattan bunny. He's interesting. And love this bunny tray for serving desserts or whatever. These are gorgeous. I'm kind of disappointed they have the handles sort of Easter-fied. I wish they'd just made them wood all the way down. Those are gorgeous. I like the pot it's in too. More Easter gazing. You know me and my love of grass bunnies. I haven't gotten mine out yet. I plan to do that over the weekend, but I know I have a lot of grass bunnies, so I'll resist. But I'm just going to let my eyes have their fill here. It's just so fun. I've got to say, they have really packed the shelves. I haven't seen Home Goods this overstocked in quite a while. It seemed like through the holidays, Christmas, they just did not have nearly the merchandise. This is gorgeous and so unusual. Love that. Big, very tall. Oh, he's gorgeous. Love him. I have to chuckle seeing Mr. and Mrs. Bunny here. That would be so fun if you were having a great big Easter extravaganza. My cart is getting very full, you guys. These are gorgeous. And green is my favorite color. I love the way they've done these. These are adorable. Slightly tempting to get for my kitties, but they don't need Easter cat bowls. They don't know anything about Easter, so I'll pass. Are you planning on decorating for Easter? Or do you decorate for spring? Or do you just not bother? Let me know in the comments down below. They've got a lot of pretty little pink feminine things. These are very tempting. I love it that they're sort of a soft pink beige, and they aren't Easter specific, but they are definitely spring oriented. Those are very tempting, but again, I'm just decorating for me. I have plenty of plates, goodness knows, so I'll pass. I had to shake my head and chuckle when I saw these. Like, why did they stock them? But, people have a sense of humor. These things are heavy and huge. I couldn't see a price, but never mind, right? Now, this is so pretty. I'm tempted, but it doesn't really go with my decor theme. This is one of those hollow books that you can use for decor purposes, storage purposes, but I love the colors for spring. I popped into Burlington really quick next door to Home Goods because I needed some ear pods, and I just wanted to show you really quickly. They have some really pretty items here. These would make great bowl filler, and I'm fumbling around trying to see the price because, Burlington's definitely more affordable than Home Goods typically. Really large selection here, so if you're looking for something like that, maybe check Burlington out. And Publix is conveniently located next to Burlington, so I popped in for some BOGOs, then I headed home. So let me spin you around and show you what I bought. So here's my little Publix haul. I went in specifically because they had these fancy feasts on a BOGO. These are close to $10. All three of my kitties love these, and they rarely go on BOGO, once or twice a year. And of course, with cat food being $10 a bag, that means getting them on a BOGO saved me 20 bucks right there. And then because I haven't seen Springer Mountain Farms go on BOGO since prior to the holidays, and they had the grilled chicken, which I use in my salads, on a BOGO, I decided I would get 4 because I actually haven't just enough space in my freezer for 4. And those are basically $5 a bag on BOGO. But if you've been following me, you know that Springer Mountains, if you go to their website and sign up once or twice a month, you'll get an email from them that allows you to download a $1.50 coupon, which you can print out twice. So I got $1.50 off of each bag. So I paid $10 because of the BOGO, minus $6 in coupons. So I paid a total of $4 for these 4 bags of chicken. They're each 8 ounces. So I got 2 pounds of pre-cooked, really high quality chicken for $4, and I'm calling that a win. So here's my little Publix receipt. You can see all the cat food, and then there's all my coupons. So I spent a total of $23.86. There was tax on the cat food. And I saved a total of $34.56. And that is a total win in today's world, right? Now let me take these out and put these in the garage. So here we are visiting my deep freezer once again. These are going right here. I think I'll put this one in the fridge for my salads for this week at work. Now on to my little Aldi haul. Today is February 16th, so I needed a little reload on my cream, of course. And I gave in and bought these eggs. And all I can say is, I can't believe how high egg prices are. Sadly, it sounds like they're going to stay high for quite a while. But surprisingly, cream dropped 10 cents today. I'll take a little more Swiss cheese. I use that, on sandwiches and whatnot. And because today is February 16th, I thought, well, let me see if they have any Valentine's stuff on clearance. What I did see, shockingly, are these little potato puffs. And I've never seen these before, little heart-shaped potato puffs. According to the little sticker at Aldi, these would have been about $2.79, I think, but I got these for 59 cents. C2 here, and I may or may not love them, but I figured for 59 cents, sure enough, I'll love it if I get one, and then I'll be sorry and I'll go back and they'll all be gone. And I think there's about 24 in the bag because it says one serving is 4 pieces and there's 6 servings. So what is that? 10 cents a serving. So I couldn't say no there. Hopefully they're tasty. Definitely an air fryer thing there, I think. So here is the ingredient list for these heart-shaped potatoes. I can't say it's a healthy list, but it's interesting. It has rosemary extract and turmeric, and they do look just slightly yellow. So I can see where the turmeric is coming into play. So I'm interested to see what they taste like. Well, here's how these little hearts cooked up in the air fryer. This is not very good lighting. They turned out so brown and perfect. Now the backside, not so much, but I wish I had sprayed these with Pam and sprinkled some salt on them before I cooked them, but I just threw them in there all naked. But let me take a bite and I'll let you know what I think of the flavor. Not bad. It's like mashed potatoes inside. I would say spray them or brush them with oil, sprinkle garlic powder and salt and pepper maybe, or even some herbs if you want to kick it up a notch. But for 59 cents, I'm gonna call that a win. So these 5 items came to a total of $14.65, and $11.50 of that was the cream and the eggs. Crazy out there. I still have broccoli going in my garden, although I've been eating through most of it. That's why you don't see any veggies here. I have the kale out there, and of course I've got Lisa going strong still. I really didn't need any produce. And the other thing I got at Aldi, Frugal Fit Mom talked me into buying these, you guys. Her last video, I think it was, she showed how she loves these silicone containers for freezing things, leftovers or soup or whatever. And I thought, that's really a good idea, because when I make my veggie lasagna, I always have about that much I want to freeze. And these are food safe, so that's a good deal. One is full size and the other one is divided in half. So these were $5.19 each. I don't know if that's pricey or not. I haven't really shopped these around, but Aldi is usually very competitive on this sort of thing. So that was Aldi for the day. And then Home Goods, you guys, I went in there just to see what they had out for Easter. I am trying to curate the items I have and upgrade things slowly along the way. And I was so tickled when I saw this tray. When I walked in the door today, They had 4 great big rolling shelf racks with various clearance prices. The ironic part is then later on in the store, on a regular shelf, I found this tray. This is marble. It is so heavy. And I am pretty darn sure I saw this the last time I was at Home Goods and talked myself out of it. You guys check this out. Regular price $25. And I'm pretty sure the last time I talked myself out of it was when it was marked down to $19.99. Well, today I got this for $12. So what is that? Yeah, a little more than 50% off. Not that I needed a marble tray, but I am probably either going to put that on one of these bookshelves and then, you know, decor on top of it, or I may replace that tray on my ottoman, because inexpensive tray I got at HomeSense, and I've had it there for a couple of years now. Sometimes it's just nice to switch up 1 or 2 items in the areas you sit in on the regular, kind of notice things again, right? So I am taking down my winter decor, and I am bringing out my bunnies and whatnot, even though it's only February. Easter is April 20th this year, by the way. So I'll share with you my spring decor once I get it all out. I'm just kind of in the middle of transitioning. The other thing I bought at Home Goods, which I really had in mind, and I lucked out and found exactly the shape of a vase and in the lighter color I was hoping to find. Now this was not on clearance. This was $20. I really love it. I love the shape. I love that it has that aged vessel look to it. I like it that the top is narrow, and I like it that it's not too tall and not too short, and you know, just the right width, because where I want to put it is either here or possibly over there. We'll see. You know how it is. You gotta mess around. But that was my big shopping haul for the day. $12 here, $20 there, so $32 plus tax. And if you add these to what I spent on the food, I spent roughly $25 at Aldi. So not really a huge blowout on the shopping as far as the amount spent. So no guilt. So far in the month of February, I have spent $14.56 at Aldi about a week ago. Then I spent $4 at Publix this weekend and $14.65 at Aldi. That comes to $33.21, so I'm still below my $40. And if you add in the clearance meat I got at Aldi on the last go round, that was $21.89, and I am at a total of $55.10 for the month of February. Well guys, thanks for coming along on my little Aldi and Home Goods shopping hauls with me. I hope you're all having a great weekend. My boss, bless his heart, for the first time ever has given us President's Day off. So I have Monday off. Woohoo! A 3-day weekend that I was not expecting. What a blessing. So I may get another video up here in a couple of days. We'll see what I can do. But I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. I appreciate you stopping in, and I'll see you on the next video.